Right, yeah, hey y'all there, Morgan ID. And yeah, we're back again with another episode of Rush Recklessly. A show idea I have where I take a deck idea, put in a master doll and playtest it all within an hour. So what are we playing today? Well, I want to play Nemleria again, so let's just put in some Nemleria cards. 3 Dreaming, 3 Sweet Dreams, and 2 Dream Tower. Okay, so what's next? Up next, Draw Power, so let's put in 3 Desires. Of course, we got any Pendulum Treasure, so we'll put in our 2 copies of those. Got a few normal spells, so let's grab Triple Tactics. Just one of those. What else can we have here? You know, I think that's probably good enough for what we're going for Nemleria. Because on today's episode of Rush Recklessly, we're not just playing any regular version of Nemleria. We're playing no extra deck Nemleria. That's supposed to be 3. So how does it work? We get Dreaming Nemleria on top of the extra deck, either via its own effect, or with the effect of Pendulum Treasure. And if we deal with Pendulum Treasure, that means that we are able to special summon out Dreaming Nemleria just almost instantly. Let me just double check the effect. Yeah, okay, all we need is have no cards in the extra deck, aside from copies of Dreaming Nemleria. So, if we have no extra deck, we can just summon it out all the time. We will however need cards face down banished for it to use its effect. Hence, the Pile of Desires. I feel like though we do need more cards to banish face down, so let's see if we can find some of them. So yeah, Gizmek Orochi banishes the top 8 for the deck face down to special summon itself, so we will need 3 of those if we're playing the no extra deck version of this deck. Let's see Eater. Eater of Millions requires you to banish out 5 cards from your hand, field, or extra deck face down. When playing this card, I usually banish out the entire extra deck. That way I don't have to touch the hand or field. And honestly, I still don't want to have to touch the hand and field without banishing out cards. So I think we'll leave Eater of Millions out of the deck. However, we've got about 20 cards here, so I reckon we can start putting in a proper engine. So we'll need something that doesn't require us to summon out from the extra deck. So my first thought, Flauanteries. However, Flauanteries cards, as they say here, cannot activate their effects during the turn that you special summon. So we can't really use these cards. What else are there? Well, there's Monarchs, but honestly, I'm feeling a little bit more greedy. It's Eldlich. We're going to go for gold right now. So we'll play 3 copies of Eldlich the Golden Lord, of course. What does Cursed Deadland do? Can't declare attacks except zombies, that's okay. Pay 800 out of zombie. Yeah, okay. This card reads good. I believe we still play 3 of you. Put 2 of you in here. Okay, I'm just maxing everything out. I'll cut things when I feel like cutting things. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not going to be playing 3 of you, right? I will just put 1. Okay, now as you can see, I don't really have any of the new Eldritch stuff, which kind of hampers his deck. I also don't have the Delta card. This one here, which also hurts the deck a lot. Of course, don't know why it's a UI, it was a common in TCG, but that's whatever. So we're going to have to play the Turtle. Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Banish 1 zombie from your hand or graveyard, send 1 zombie from your deck to your graveyard. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon zombie with 2000 or less defense from your deck. Can we use this? I'll put it in. We'll think about it a bit later. I also just want something with staying power, so we're going to try and fit in a small zombie world package. Also means I get to show off me Royal. And of course the big zombie guy, I don't remember its name. There you are, Doom King Balerdroch. During the standby phase, if a face-up card's in the field zone and this card's in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. Once per chain, when a zombie monster except Doom King Balerdroch activates its effect, you can apply one of these effects, but you can't apply the same one per turn. Either negate the effect or banish 1 monster from the field or graveyard. So we are effectively playing 2 boss monsters in this deck. I'm putting in 3 copies. Okay, we also want to max out on Ghost Girls. All the zombie ones anyway. You're a zombie, you're a zombie, you're a psychic. You're a zombie but I don't own you. You're a zombie, I don't own you. You're a zombie, I do own you. Okay. And I suppose I'll just draw in a maxi. Why not? Do I want Flora? I'm not going to be going first, no. So let's try and get this 55 deck down to 40-ish. Okay, I probably don't need 3 of you. I can go 2-2. You, I can just go 1. Hopefully I don't banish it off the desires. I don't own 3 copies of you, so that's an easy one. Zombie. Okay, what does Banshee do? Zombie world in the field zone can't be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target it. Banish this card from your field or graveyard. Activate 1 zombie world from your hand or deck. So effectively, this is like copies 3 and 4 of Zombie World. I kind of want to keep 3 copies of the Elixir and of both of the Eldliches, just because they are free zombie special summons. So I can bring out the Doom King Balerdroch. So I'm going to keep 3 copies of those. Do I want Sweet Dreams Nemleria? Okay, yeah, so we want Sweet Dreams Nemleria because of the second effect. You can place this card from your graveyard to above your deck, then target 1 Dreaming Nemleria you control, add to the face-up extra deck. So we search out Dreaming Nemleria, we put in the Pendulum Scale, we activate Sweet Dreams to put it on top of the extra deck. So because we already got Pendulum Treasure, which just puts it from the deck to on top of the extra deck. And Dreaming Nemleria can't be normal summon or set the turn that you activate its Pendulum effect. So we don't need to activate the Pendulum effect at all. So we can get rid of Dream Tower. Did I already get rid of Dream Tower? No, I did. There. Okay, so I reckon we get rid of 1 Eldlich. Not you. Get rid of 1 Doom King Balerdroch. Probably not Golden Land Forever. Like, it's a counter trap, it's powerful, but yeah, nah, I don't think we need it. We'll keep 1 Hokero, 2 Scarlet Sanguine. I'd like to have, like, a number of hand traps, so we'll keep that. There are better targets. Yeah, I reckon we go skinny on the Eldlich stuff. We keep the Zombie World stuff a little bit live. I don't want to... I feel like I should cut 1 more thing. I reckon we just run it. No point thinking about it too much. Let's just run it. Okay, going second. We do have a few hand traps, so that's fantastic. We can put Sweet Dreams Nemleria on top of the extra deck. That's great. We can search out Zombie World. That's okay. We're going up against Mitsurugi. We've probably already lost. I figured I'd save the Ash Blossom for something else. Like that, I suppose. Okay, we did it. No extra deck Nemleria. We beat the Mitsurugi deck with no extra deck. Okay, yeah, this is... We're doing great so far. And honestly, I just want to end the video there. We did it. We beat Mitsurugi. Of course, you probably need to see some, like, actual gameplay. So, we're choosing to go first this time. We won't hand trap our opponent into oblivion. With only 2 hand traps, I suppose. And we drew the Max C. Okay. Now, this is what I was kind of afraid of when I'm playing Dreaming Nemleria. If we drew the Dreaming Nemleria, because we took out the Dream Tower, we have no way of putting it on top of the extra deck. So we have to look for like our extra deck stuff to actually do that. What we banished out? We banished out our second copy of Dreaming Nemleria. Yeah, I mean that one just makes sense, but also it means that we can use our Maxi next turn, hopefully, because I don't think they have a hand with 2 Ash Blossoms. I'm really hoping they don't anyway. Set this one. I think we'd also set this one. Again, I do like waiting for them to like start doing things before I maxi. So I'll let this go through. And then on res, we'll maxi. They got rid of Droll, which means that they probably have... Okay, we got Pendulum Treasure. That's fantastic. Unless we draw the 3rd copy of Dreaming Nemleria. In which case, that's horrible. So we will have to activate Scarlet Sanguine this turn. I'll try and do it during the end phase. This is just a quick effect. That's fun. What? It's fun in the sense that, like, if we ever get to timer and this thing's in our graveyard, it's gonna absolutely destroy us. Okay, they forgot that we have Maxi. Oh, they're doing Dark Magician junk. I'm probably gonna have to read everything here because I'm not too familiar with White Forest. Okay, sick. Let's activate you. We banished out one Eldlich, okay. And we might as well activate the zombie world. Actually, if we did that earlier, we could have stopped this guy from being summoned out, couldn't we? Okay, so we'll activate Pendulum Treasure first. Does this thing negate? It does not. Okay, so we activate Pendulum Treasure. We activate Cursed Eldland as a bait. If they've got any spell negates, they'll have to use it on Cursed Eldland. Oh, this is even worse. This doesn't just affect... Okay, so this is solely Dark Magician. Okay. Yeah, if I knew how this deck played these days, this would be a lot easier to navigate. But I do not, and I'm just going to hope that they let this one go through. Hear me out on this one, right? If they negate my Dreaming Nemleria, I'm dead anyway. So I might as well go for broke here. Okay, so we banished out 30 cards. We can banish 10 cards if this goes through. Yeah, okay. That could have worked though. We'll set the Hakero. And then we'll lose. I mean, why are they playing? They know they can just win from here, right? I mean, all they need to do is end turn and then they've won. Keep during Dreaming Nemleria. That's okay. I mean, we've got our, like, Ghost guy in the graveyard field. They've got their hero guy on the hero field. In fact, let's talk about the field for a little bit here, right? So I figured, Dreaming Nemleria, the whole lore thing is that, like, her Dream Tower, the stack of pancakes, is a representation of the extra deck. So we can't play anything like Two Sweets related. Wait, what on earth am I doing here? Okay, I've set up the Dreaming Nemleria for next turn. That's definitely a next turn thing. I think we summon out... We just summon out our big guys in defense. Why can't I summon out you? I'm locked into zombies because I activated the Eldlich thing. Gotcha. My mistake. I forgot about the elixirs, their summoning restrictions afterwards. Because I wanted to talk about the field and then I started doing combos. Okay, so the field. Right. Dream Nemleria can't be Two Sweets related. The Dream Tower isn't here. So she's thinking about zombies, because that's what we're playing in the deck, right? We're playing zombies. So yeah, why would she be thinking about zombies? Because she's in a graveyard. That makes perfect sense. Oh, this is just a hero player. Okay. Also, why is the graveyard like this? She's got her nightlight. That's her neon nightlight there. That's, you know, that's what that is. That's her Uncle Jack. That's, I forget. No, that's Lantern. That isn't Jack Frost. Let's just rip this now. I just don't want to have it to keep reminding me. Ghost Trick Sleeves, because, you know, it's a party up in here. And I suppose those two are friends. That's, yeah. I could have gone with, like, the Wight Baking mate. You know, paired it up nicely with, like, White Prince and White Princess. But, I really just like how Ghost Trick, like, Lantern looks, you know? The mate. I think it's just a really well-designed mate. I like the multiple layers on the robes, the tattedness. It works, it works. Okay, yeah, we made it back. We're still alive. They've got cards on the field. They've got cards in the graveyard. Okay, so we're going to Gizmek Orochi. We're going to banish 8 more cards. I'm going to hope that they don't have any form of, like, monster negation, card negation. if this brings out that contrast hero, we're gonna be in trouble. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on? Why are they showing me Neospatians of all things? What the hell are you? Hold up. Cosmo Hero. This card so you can activate for the rest of the turn your parent can't. Why? When was this card printed? I swear if this card was printed after they banned the Tyrant King. So we're going to go for another defensive turn. Okay, so stuff in the graveyard can activate. So we'll throw you back. Probably should have done that with Scarlet Sanguine. No, because I can use Scarlet Sanguine to bring out Ball. Next turn. I should put you in attack. Why are you in defense? Why? Because I summoned it to defense this turn. Okay, well I just stuffed all that up. Yeah, because I could have destroyed 2 of their monsters. Balerdroch's got 2k. Yeah, so I'll put in an attack. Now that I have to attack into this, and then this can attack into that. Okay. What do I have banished? Do I have both me zombie? I got both me tactics banished. I got the other Eldlich banished. I got both me Necro World Banshees banished. None of my zombie worlds, but that's probably going to change here. We got the zombie world. Hold up. Okay. So that only activates during the standby phase. We're going to set an Eldlich thing. Conquistador. Okay. Then we activate this. We're going to summon in an attack position because we know what we're doing now. I think. We're going to activate Dreaming Nemleria. We're going to summon out Dreaming Nemleria. We'll activate the effect and hope they don't have any form of monster negation. Damn it, they had the... I activate Zombie World. Turn everything into zombies. Battle. Destroy this card. This is going to activate, isn't it? Yeah. Ash Blossom. I don't think they have another way to get rid of to stop Dreaming Nemleria. That's like, I'm making a hard call on that one. I don't think they can stop Dreaming Nemleria. So if I activate it once more time, yeah, I'll put it here. Please don't activate an effect. I did not read you. Droplet. Alright, and we're back. So yeah, the last opponent spent like 10-20 minutes comboing off when they didn't need to. Like, I've got no cards in the extra. I got no cards in the deck. Just hit end turn. But enough about the past. What we're looking at here, we're up against Radiant Typhoon. I've got Dreaming Nemleria in hand again. That's bad, but I need to play 3 copies just in case I Pot of Desires 2 copies. It's a weird one, right? Because I want to banish as many cards as I can with the Pot of Desires, with the Gizmek Orochi. But I also want to have Dreaming Nemleria constantly in my deck. And I don't really know a way to like manipulate the deck so that Dreaming Nemleria is always on like the bottom or something. Are they cool buying Maxi after it's already resolved? What are they? They don't know how this works, right? So can we do anything against Radiant Typhoon? I honestly should start looking at what decks are kind of popular before I decide which decks to play. We are running a lot of spell traps, so they can just MSC our stuff. And I haven't been keeping track with how many Mystical Space Typhoons they have in their hand. Right now I know they have 1 in the graveyard. Oh, I drew the second Dreaming Nemleria. And I don't have anything that puts Dreaming Nemleria on top of the extra deck right now. This is a wonky one. This one's kind of odd. Okay, I know I said I should be keeping track of what like cards they have in their hand and what set, like Mystical Space Typhoons. I still don't know because I just immediately forgot to like check that. Okay, we got 29 cards left in the deck. And we didn't pull any Sweet Dreams or Pendulum Treasure. So we're just gonna have to start searching a bit. Okay, select one card to ban. Wait, what do you do? Banish one zombie from your hand or field. Okay, so we're going to banish out the Maxi in our graveyard. You to the graveyard. We're going to activate Cursed Eldland. Do I want to search off Cursed Eldland? We got plenty of stuff, so we might as well just send it right now. Okay, now, we need this draw to be great. Oh wait, no we don't, because we still got Thrust. We've only got one Thrust, but we still got it. Yeah, I think I sent the other Eldlich. Okay, so it all depends on if this Thrust goes through. Come on, let it go through. It's on something stupid. Yes, okay, sick. So we'll grab the Pendulum Treasure. Activate the Pendulum Treasure. Put you on top of the extra deck. Now we can start activating Pot of Desires. This is the once per turn? Damn, it is. Activate Zombie World. Okay, that's a Mystical Space Typhoon. That's fantastic. I wasn't planning for this, but I'm so glad it happened like this. I don't know why they're doing all that. They don't need to negate it when it's already getting destroyed. That's how field spells work. I mean, they've only called by and it resolved Maxi anyway. I don't think they know too much what's going on here. In fact, I might as well try and keep pressing them, just in case they got a second Mystical Space Typhoon. Grab the second Conquistador. Set. 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 They're not doing anything here. Summon out Necro World Banshee. Okay, I think we're still good. This thing's just bouncing, right? Shuffle them into the deck. Honestly, probably for the best. I do need things back in my deck. We're gonna stop that, because I don't want that to happen. Okay, now I'm positive that I can just do this. So we got 10, so I can do 3. No, 4. I got 12. So I'm definitely taking out this mandate. If I know anything about Radiant Typhoon, is that usually I think they only play one mandate. So you, and you. Is there anything in the graveyard I'd like to banish? I think we should be okay. Put you back, put you back. No, because I don't know how to put them in the graveyard right now because I searched all 3. So honestly, they're kind of dead weight right now. Oh wait, no, because I can bring them back with Eldlich. I can send them to the graveyard with Eldlich. I also want Gizmek. Yeah, I think I have to just stop here, right? I'll set you. Pass. Okay, the game is afoot. I have a wind monster. Special summon it to a zone this card points to. Or do I want to give them an add? Yeah, no, we'll let that happen. We'll let that happen. I don't control Eldlich. Okay, so I can't even destroy anything. Did I have Balerdroch in my graveyard? I do not. I need to somehow get it into my graveyard. Cross out Designator? What for? Don't have that in hand. Why, I didn't even activate anything to even... Like, you didn't activate anything to suggest I would have it in hand. Honestly, why am I not just banishing out their mystical space typhoons? That would be the play, actually. Yeah, I can send something to the graveyard, why not? I really shouldn't, because I only got like 5 cards left after... No, 3 cards. 4 cards? 2 cards. If I pull up his eyes next turn, I draw a card, I banish 10, I draw 2, I'll have 2 cards left in deck. I really need Dreaming Nemleria to like... I need a big Dreaming Nemleria. I also need to return my hand traps back into the deck. So this is the decision making I kind of need to make right now. Like, would I prefer to have like my big monsters, or probably Do King, back into the deck, or the hand traps? And things I should definitely banish include Mystical Space Typhoon. Definitely should banish out their Mystical Space Typhoons. That seems pivotal to this deck. Well, look at that. We get 3 cards in our deck after we activate Pot. Doom King, Doom King. Okay. Man, that was straight up just a PNG for a second. They didn't even like... They barely animated it towards the end there. What the hell? No, that one I want to actually happen. Why didn't it... No, destroy with something with more than 1500 attack, please. No! Then why'd you attack it? What's going on here? Okay, let's just do this. We'll put Zombie World on our field. And I probably should have done Balerdroch and try and like blind pop. Whoops, that was not supposed to happen. Okay, so I definitely want Sweet Dreams Nemleria. I didn't get Sweet Dreams Nemleria. Eldlich over the Scarlet Sanguine. Oh wait, no. Over this one. Yes, of course. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Huh. Well, that's definitely got me in a pickle. Wait, no it doesn't. Hold up. They've used the wrong 2 things. Why these 2? Because they're both light. Right. Oh, hold up. No, wait. Let's bet it all. We're betting it all on black now. Here we go. Banish 10. Draw 2. Empty out the deck. You don't have Ash Blossom. What are you going to respond with? Droplet on the Balerdroch? Yeah, no, that's okay. What are we looking at? We're looking at 22 cards. That's 7 cards. I can banish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on the field. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Do they have any banished already? Probably, I can't tell, right? I can't tell. We drew 2 Ash Blossom. How weird. Okay. Here we go. Why are you giving... Okay, sure, give me a card. You're negated. I don't really care too much. 0 cards in the deck. Let's go. 1 card in the deck. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, only 5? Ugh. Jeez. Okay. Keep you. Banish you. Banish you, and then banish the 2 Mystical Space Typhoons in the graveyard. 5 cards. Ooh, okay, what do we want to bring back? We want to bring back Hand Trap. You, Balerdroch. No, we don't need Balerdroch. You. I forgot that Dreaming Nemleria doesn't like bring all of them back. It only brings a third of them back. Okay, yeah. So we do this. We special summon out Eldlich. That they kindly donated it back to us. Okay. Yeah, we just ashed that. Okay, sick. Oh my gosh, this deck's gonna beat Radiant Typhoon. It beat Mitsurugi, it's gonna beat Radiant Typhoon. Okay, yeah, we just ended there. Okay, we've got one Ash Blossom. That should be enough in a top deck scenario. I would like some more. And I'd also like to draw a Sweet Dreams Nemleria so I can just start recycling things. The last Mystical Space Typhoon. If we draw Sweet Dreams Nemleria, we can summon out this last Eldlich. Okay, sick. Through you there. Special summon out the Ash Blossom. That would be a mistake. Activate Sweet Dreams. Put you back on top of the extra deck. Summon you out. We don't need to do this, but the last guy comboed off for 20 minutes. I think I can have just one small reprieve here. Just banish out the last Mystical Space Typhoon. Get our cards back. And now we attack. Getting one in there for us, Dreaming Nemleria. You did good. You did good. Oh, jeez, what a great game. And we're back with the deck. So how did it all go? I mean, you saw it yourselves. We beat Radiant Typhoon. We beat Mitsurugi. I mean, this deck's just absolutely insane, right? Well, we did lose a couple of games there to Wight, Forest and Heroes, which by no means aren't bad decks. But if this deck really was the tier 1 meta threat that I'm kind of selling it out to be with this preamble, yeah, it should have definitely won those. So what's wrong with the deck? I believe there's too many zombie engines in this deck. Having both Eldlich and Balerdroch in the deck, they do work, but they feel kind of conflicting at times. There's nothing worse like drawing two parts of two different engines that don't really mesh well together. Should have really played only one or the other. However, as you know, I only put in the Balerdroch stuff because the Eldritch stuff, the new stuff, I didn't have. I don't think that this deck, like this specific deck, is the best fit for a no extra deck Nemleria deck. So what is? I don't know right now. Could be Monarchs, could be True Draco. It isn't Flu, we definitely need the special summons with Gizmek Orochi to try and bash out our deck. Honestly, considering that these decks, these tribute summon decks, usually happen once every 3 to 4 years, I reckon we're due for a new one soon, so fingers crossed there. So what about what's good with the deck? Well, first of all, it wins games, we just saw it did, and that's automatically a pass. It's definitely a full fun deck, but yeah, it is still a pass. Dreaming Nemleria, being able to both banish out our opponent's cards from field or graveyard, while also being able to stack our own deck with our own powerful cards, is just insane, it's great. You saw it in a few Go's games that we did actually just banish out most of our main deck using Gizmek Orochi and Pole Desires. From there we can summon out Dreaming Nemleria and then re-stack our deck, reshape it to like anything we really feel like. Does the opponent already have monsters on the field? Well, let's just put back in our beaters so that we can attack over them. Does their deck rely on summoning out a bunch of smaller monsters? Well then let's put in our hand traps so we can negate those monsters and attack into them on the following turn. Did we already set up Dreaming Nemleria? Well, we don't need to put Pendulum Treasure back into the deck, we'll keep it banished. One thing however I think that we should have showed off, but we didn't have time, Sweet Dreams Nemleria. Add an Nemleria monster from your deck to your hand, then if you have Dreaming Nemleria face up on your extra deck, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects this turn when a Nemleria monster is no more special summoned. This is the kind of protection we needed to ensure that our Dreaming Nemleria can activate. We could have also played like the Forbidden quick play spell cards, like Forbidden Lance or Forbidden Chalice, I forget which ones. The ones that protect against monster effects or spell trap effects, but I feel like Sweet Dreams kind of is a great catch-all. It could also put Dreaming Nemleria back from the field on top of the extra deck. I believe we did use this effect a couple of times, so that's always great. I know we're only playing 2. I feel like we should have ran into it a bit more often though. It kind of sucked that we kept hitting 2 Dreaming Nemlerias off the Pot of Desires. That felt a bit scary at times, but you know, kind of renders Sweet Dreams Nemleria a bit useless if we can't actually find it. It's why I kept trying to shuffle it back into the deck so we could use the effect. Other cards, Finisteria, Tower of the Necro World. If you control a level 10 monster, you can search on this card from your hand. That would be our Eldlich. If this card's sent to a graveyard, you can take a 1 face-up card on the field, and that card can't be destroyed by card effects this turn. Just a little bit of added protection, just for our monsters, just so we can keep a defensive wall happening, so then we can wait until we can set up Dreaming Nemleria. This is a card that I used to play back in my TCG Nemleria deck. It released in the same set as some of the Nemleria cards, so it just seems like a good fit. Another card that released with them is the Balerdroch. Can't be special summon, you can tribute summon this card face up by tributing a zombie monster. Gains 200 attack for each zombie monster you control except for this card. And at your start of your main phase 1, if you have this card and 2 or more zombie monsters other than the Balerdroch in your graveyard, you can discard 1 card and this card to your hand. So why play these 2 cards? Simple. We need another way to get Dreaming Nemleria off the field. And if we can't use it as extra deck material, we can definitely use it as tribute summon fodder. The Balerdroch as well tributes a zombie monster to summon itself. All monsters are zombie monsters on the zombie world. So honestly, that could be something we look into in the future. If we revisit this deck, probably more of a zombie world focus. Definitely could play like Mizuki or Gozuki to like Foolish Burial the Balerdroch. And definitely more Turtle. All in all, this deck is definitely a pass. It's really fun. I enjoyed playing this deck. And yeah, I hope you will as well. Oh, that's all for this one. Catch you all next time.